Hello, today we are going to read the Animator Survival Kit Expanded Edition in this video from page 46 to page 48. We are going to read the main heading, Advancing Backwards to 1940s, and we are going to read the section, History of the Chart and In-Betweens. So here we go. Advancing Backwards to 1940. Let's advance backwards to approach where animators were during the Golden Age, and then go forward from there, so we can do new things. The thing you are going to build on must be basic. Everyone wants to decorate their house with interesting pieces before putting in the cornerstones and supports. Everyone wants to jump ahead to the sophisticated bit, glossing over the dull, old support work. But it's the thorough understanding of the basics that produces real sophistication. As Art Rabbit said, the knowledge that went into making little drawings come to life is the early Disneys. Nobody thought how to articulate these fanciful characters. We had to discover the mechanics ourselves and pass them around amongst each other. There are many styles, but the mechanics of the old Disney animation remain. They had it all worked out by 1940, around the time that Pinocchio was released. It was a wonderful system, precise and simple. First, we'll take it bit by bit, and then we'll put it all together. History of the chart and in-between. A very interesting thing happened when we worked with Grim Natwick. He was so old that each day he tended to snap back into a different professional period of his life. One day he would come in and do circular rubber hose animation from the 1920s. Then the next day he would be in a 1936 Snow White phase, making tons of smoothly moving drawings. The next day would be sharp physical actions with plenty of static holds from the 1950 UPA Mr. Magoo period. Then he'd be doing a few drawings as possible, as if he were animating a 1960s TV ad. And then the next day, back from fulsome Fantasia mode. One day I found him drawing in an old style, something like this, like a squirrel or rabbit or whatever, like doing something with his hands, which I'm not sure, but like up and down with his guessing rubber gloves. He wasn't showing the arc of the action. He was indicating all the different spacings on his drawing. I suddenly realized that this was probably the origin of the charts that animators put on the edge of their drawings. Like the head, and the tail. As you see, because they just copied it down, downward. I asked, "Hey Grim, did these charts just gradually move across the page away from the drawings?" A far away look came into his eyes. Yes. In the 1920s, animators did most of the work themselves. Dick Humer was the top New York animator and was working for Max and Dave Fleischer on their Mutt and Jeff series. Dick told me they said to him, "Your work is great, Dick, but we cannot get enough of it." So Dick said to them, "Give me someone to put in the in-between drawings and I'll do 2 to 3 times as much work." And that was the invention of the in-betweener. Dick later said in an interview that it had been the Fleischers' idea and that he just went along with it. But Dick actually told me that he had invented the in-between and the in-betweener, the helper or assistant. The main drawings or extreme positions came to be called extremes and the drawings in between the extremes were called the in-betweens. The chart shows the spacing. We'll put in 3 even in-betweens between the two extremes. Number 3 is smack in the middle between 1 and 5. Then we put number 2 right in the middle between 1 and 3, and number 4 in the middle between 3 and 5. We've got the in-betweens spaced evenly.